Hey y'all, I'm here for your daily Bible reading in the book of Ezekiel, chapter 32 this evening. Did I tell y'all I'm going to jail Sunday? Yeah, Sunday. Well, I am to see a prisoner. I'm trying to get a jail ministry started there at the county jail. They're not being too receptive to that. I don't know why. They act like they never heard of people visiting prisoners before. I used to do it all over the state of Texas to prisons, not to county jails. This is the county jail I'm going to. And they don't know what to think about that. They agreed to let me come, but they wasn't very receptive to the idea. I'm hoping to change their mind. I'll meet with the sheriff if I have to. I'm not afraid of them. And those people, you got a captive audience when you talking to prisoners. They ain't going nowhere. All right, y'all. Chapter 32 of the book of Ezekiel. And we got Kitty Callie, the boss, here laying right beside us, right between me and y'all, where she likes to lay. So if that tripod gets kicked over, it wasn't me kicking it. I can't get my leg up that high, but her leg is right there by it, and she's kicked it over before. Hopefully not tonight, though. All right, here we go. And it came to pass in the 12th year, in the 12th month, in the first day of the month, that the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, take up a lamentation for Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and say unto him, Thou art like a young lion of the nations, and thou art as a whale in the seas. And thou camest forth with thy rivers, and thou troublest the waters with thy feet, and foulest their rivers. Thus saith the Lord God, I will therefore spread out my net over thee with a company of many people, and they shall bring thee up in my net. Then will I leave thee upon the land. I will cast thee forth upon the open field, and will cause all the fowls of the heaven to remain upon thee, and I will fill the beasts of the whole earth with thee. And I will lay thy flesh upon the mountains, and fill the valleys with thy height. And I will also water with thy blood the land wherein thou swimmest, even to the mountains, and the rivers shall be full of thee. And when I shall put thee out, I will cover the heaven, and make the stars thereof dark. I will cover the sun with a cloud, and the moon shall not give her light. All the bright lights of heaven will I make dark over thee, and set darkness upon thy land, saith the Lord God. I will also vex the hearts of many people, when I shall bring thy destruction among the nations, into the countries which thou hast not known. Yea, I will make many people amazed at thee, and their kings shall be horribly afraid for thee, when I shall brandish my sword before them, and they shall tremble at every moment, every man for his own life, in the day of thy fall. For thus saith the Lord God, the sword of the king of Babylon shall come upon thee. By the swords of the mighty will I cause thy multitude to fall, the terrible of the nations, all of them, and they shall spoil the pomp of Egypt, and all the multitude thereof shall be destroyed. I will destroy also all the beasts thereof from beside the great waters, neither shall the foot of man trouble them any more, nor the hoofs of beasts trouble them. Then will I make their waters deep, and cause their rivers to run like oil, saith the Lord God. When I shall make the land of Egypt desolate, and the country shall be destitute of that whereof it was full, when I shall smite all them that dwell therein, then shall they know that I am the Lord. This is a lamentation wherewith they shall lament her. The daughters of the nations shall lament her. They shall lament for her, even for Egypt, and for all her multitude, saith the Lord God. It came to pass also in the 12th year, in the 15th day of the month, that the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, wail for the multitude of Egypt, and cast them down, even her and the daughters of the famous nations, unto the nether parts of the earth, with them that go down into the pit. Whom dost thou pass in beauty? Go down, and be thou laid with the uncircumcised. They shall fall in the midst of them that are slain by the sword. She is delivered to the sword. Draw her and all her multitudes. The strong among the mighty shall speak to him out of the midst of hell with them that help him. They are gone down, they lie uncircumcised, slain by the sword. Asher is there, and all her company. His graves are about him, all of them slain, fallen by the sword, whose graves are set in the sides of the pit, and her company is round about her grave, all of them slain, fallen by the sword, which caused terror in the land of the living. There is Elam and all her multitude round about her grave, all of them slain, fallen by the sword, which are gone down uncircumcised into the nether parts of the earth, which caused their terror in the land of the living. Yet have they borne their shame with them that go down to the pit. They have set her a bed in the midst of the slain, with all her multitude. Her graves are round about him, all of them uncircumcised, slain by the sword, through their terror. Though their terror was caused in the land of the living, yet have they borne their shame with them that go down to the pit. He is put in the midst of them that be slain. There is Meshach, Tubal, and all her multitude. Her graves are round about him, all of them uncircumcised, slain by the sword, though they caused their terror in the land of the living. And they shall not lie with the mighty that are fallen of the uncircumcised, which are gone down to hell with their weapons of war. And they have laid their swords under their heads, but their iniquities shall be upon their bones, though they were the terror of the mighty in the land of the living. Yea, thou shalt be broken in the midst of the uncircumcised, and shalt lie with them that are slain with the sword. There is Edom, her kings, and all her princes, which with their might are laid by them that were slain by the sword. They shall lie with the uncircumcised, and with them that go down to the pit. There be the princes of the north, all of them, and all of the Zidonians, which are gone down with the slain. With their terror they are ashamed of their might, and they lie uncircumcised with them that be slain by the sword, and bear their shame with them that go down to the pit. Pharaoh shall see them, and shall be comforted over all his multitude, even Pharaoh and all his army slain by the sword, saith the Lord God. For I have caused my terror in the land of the living, and he shall be laid in the midst of the uncircumcised, with them that are slain with the sword, even Pharaoh and all his multitude, saith the Lord God. And bam, y'all, that is it for chapter 32. Y'all want to hang around for 33 more verses? Chapter 33 has 33 verses. I'm not going to do it. I don't have the breathing power. I'm tired and sleepy and freezing my rear. It is minus 14 degrees. It got up to 0 today. I was excited. It got all the way up to 0 today. But it's already back down to minus 14, and I'm cold. I'm freezing my rear. I actually took the coat off for most of the day. 0 degrees, that's like a heat wave after what we've been having. It's not like a heat wave now. Not even with this coat and the heater on, it's not. No ma'am, no sir. I'm done, y'all. Stick a fork in me. I'm done. Don't eat me though. I'm not ready to be it. I'm looking forward to going to jail Sunday. It's been a long time. It's been 3 years since I've been in jail. Ever since COVID. Well, the sheriff back in Texas let me go to the jail during COVID. I couldn't, I had to stop my prison ministry, but the sheriff let me go. And then I moved up here. Hadn't been in jail ever since. I've been a good boy. Oh, goodness, y'all. I've never been in jail except to go see the bad boys and the bad girls. I'm hoping that this jail out here will let me start going there to see people. I asked them when I called, I said, can I bring my Bible? They said, nope. I need to take my Bible, y'all. Y'all pray for him to have a change of heart on that. I don't do good without my Bible. They let me take my Bible into prisons and into the jail back in Texas. Up here they said, nope, I can't take my Bible. I know I can't take a Bible into the prisoners. I know that. I understand that. But they wouldn't even let me take mine in and read it, through the bars here. So I do not understand that. Those people in jail, they need to hear the Bible. I'm not afraid to read it to them or to share it with them. But they tell me, nope, I'm not going to risk getting me thrown in jail. So I'll leave it in my truck. But I'm going to talk to them about it. And if I don't get anywhere with them Sunday, I'll talk to the sheriff. Tell him I need to take my Bible in there when I go talk to those people. In Texas, you could send them a Bible. If you want to buy a prisoner a Bible, You could send them one, but it had to be sent from the bookstore, unopened, unwrapped, you know, straight from the bookstore to the prison. Had to have the prisoner's name, their unit number, and their prisoner number. And the bookstore, you buy it at the bookstore, and the bookstore would send it. And I did that a lot. I shipped a lot of Bibles out through the bookstore to prisoners. And I bet those prisoners don't have a clue who I am now, but it would be neat. I only kept up with one of them, and he got out locally, and he and I kept up with each other, and he did good. He had been in and out several times, but the last time he did good. He got a real job, which is very hard for felons to get, but he somehow managed to get a good job and bought him a Cadillac, and he was pimping. Not really, but he looked like he was, but he wasn't. He turned out good finally. The last time he got put in jail, he had been arrested, and he broke out during recess or something, during sports time, basketball time or something. He got out, and they got him, caught him, and took him back, and he was sitting handcuffed inside some place in the jail, and there was a big glass area that went to the outside, and it was all locked, you know, and he was sitting, he had the chains, he was all handcuffed up and everything, and he went running right through that glass, cut himself all up. Of course, he was pretty easy to catch, cut all to pieces and bleeding all over the place. He stayed for a while that time after he got patched up, but he turned out all right after he got out. There's people go cuckoo. And I don't know who I'm going to see out here. I know one person I'm going to see. I want to see several if I can. And I'm going to talk to the sheriff if I have to. I'm going to talk to him when I get out there Sunday and see how come I couldn't take a Bible in. She might have thought I meant to leave for the prisoner, and that's not what I meant. I meant for me to carry in and read to the prisoner, not for me to leave there. But I just said, can I bring my Bible with me? That's exactly the terminology I used, and she said nope. So it sounded like I can't take my Bible in with me, and that's no bueno, y'all. But I'll talk to the sheriff if that is her same answer on Sunday, because I need my Bible in there, and those people needs me to have my Bible in there. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir, they do. And they're just people like us that messed up in their life. They get lonely. They get real lonely. I get lonely here, and I'm not in jail. And I get lonely. I couldn't imagine what it'd be like to be in jail. But anyway, I'm done, y'all. I could sit here and chew the cud with you all evening, but y'all probably got better things to do, and I don't have anything to say except just to ramble, and rambling doesn't accomplish anything. So that's that. That is that. I don't know. Oh, goodness gracious. It's not even 8:30 yet. I thought it was midnight. I am ready to go to bed, y'all. But I guess I'm not ready to go to bed because it's too early to go to bed. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Hey, what's your name? What's your name? Norma. I saw that you called today. I don't know where I was at. I was probably started to say taking a nap, but I didn't take a nap today, so I don't know where I was. But I didn't hear the phone. Call me again if you want, and anybody else that has my number. And if you don't have my number and want it, ask me. Ask me. I'll give it to you. As long as you're not a serial killer, then I ain't going to give it to you. I don't like serial killers having my phone number. That's it, y'all. It's cold here, minus 14 degrees, dropping. So I got my ugly coat that is very warm on. I didn't get blessed with the Joseph's coat of many colors. I got a ugly coat. I got some pretty coats, but I just like wearing this one around the house. It's warm. It's comfy. It's just ugly. So that's that. I love you. I appreciate y'all. And I just noticed y'all been sitting there all cattywampus all evening, and I didn't notice that. Y'all sit like that, and that'll look normal to you, okay? Of course, it's kind of late now because the video's over. But hit rewind and watch it again, sitting like that, and that'll look normal to you. I love y'all. God bless you.